Hello and welcome back to IRS. We are live here in Japan for Tier 2 Round 11. 18-minute qualifying session underway as we are getting closer and closer to the end of the season. Only 10 drivers here today. Unfortunately, not the best of attendances. Was pretty decent last week. I think it was 14 or 15 drivers. So it's dipped a little bit this week. But championship battle is getting towards the end now. LWB still in the lead of the Drivers' Championship, ahead of Sick Pig and Tino Tiberian, closing that gap. It's going to be pretty fun to watch. Star Defender's not here today to help the Williams try overtake the Alpines and the constructors. 3 races to go off today. We have got Singapore, Azerbaijan and Vegas, which is going to be a pretty chaotic end to the season, I'd say there. All 3 tracks are very close to the walls. Not like this one today, Japan. Well, in certain places it is, to be fair, but majority of the track got a nice bit of runoff, all some gravel and grass somewhere. Who's going to get pole position today? Will it be Tino, OWB, and Sick Pig finally getting himself up there? Leon in the Red Bull today. I think this is actually his debut. Alongside Epi. I think Matty's about to start a flying lap in the Mercedes. Here we go then. Towards turn 1 we go for the first time. Let's see what sort of pace Matty's got around Japan. Pretty tricky track. Really got to hang on in some of the corners. 3S section then. But Matty struggling a little bit. Get out of place. Not too bad though for a first sector. Seen a lot worse, seen a lot better. Can't complain. 32.3. Gets a good exit there. Up into the hairpin we go. Hard on the brakes. Try to rotate the car. Get a good exit. Decent enough there from Matty. Had some good pace last week in Italy. In Tier 1 and Tier 2. What can he do in Japan? I think it's just a above average season Matty's had so far in his debut season for IRS. I won 11.1 into Sector 2. See if he can get the last couple of corners right, try to get a good exit. Down the hill, up to the line, draining the battery. It's going to be a 1 at 28.5 for Matty. Next up is going to be Epi. I won 11.3 into Sector 2. Which is just behind Matty, I believe. By a tenth. There it is, 128.6. Kentrum was the 129.5 in the McLaren. Got a Sick Pig with a 27.3 there in the Alpine. Tino does a 26.8, while Jaeger 28.6 as we stay on board with LWB, the championship leader. Leon just ahead as well. And the Red Bull just about to complete his first line lap in IRS. What sort of pace has LWB got as Leon does a 130.5. Big snap there for LWB as he puts himself P3 behind the 2 Alpines. Only driver not to set a time is this man here, IRS LB44 in the Ferrari. Not gonna out that. Anyone else that out there trying to go again? Doesn't look like it at the moment. Everyone's in sync with each other except this man here. IRS LB44. He's just starting a lap as everyone's just finished their laps. But he's run wide, and that's his first lap. Messed up already. Into the pits for majority of the drivers now. We'll stay on board of IRS LB44. Everyone scoring points today if they finish. Even with 10 drivers, some decent points there. 10 points for 10th, 12 points for 9th, 8, 14. Let's see what IRS LB44 can do then as we'll turn the battery on, ready to start a flying lap. The clouds look pretty dark here. Hopefully it doesn't rain and everyone's come out quick to do a lap. As I say that, the sunshine comes out as IRS LB44 prepares himself for a lap run. And the battery can be turned on now. 134.0, just so we can get turn 1 right. Much better this time. Does break a bit too late though. Runs a bit wide. Luckily doesn't get any validation. Struggling with the rotation here at the moment with the car. Just missing the apexes. I think he's backed off. Is he backed off? 6 temps up. Loads of battery to use as well down these big straights coming up. But it does look like IRS LB44 is struggling a little bit. There then down the big straights. Pretty decent through them. Last couple of corners to be fair. Doesn't use any battery, just turns it on hot lap. As everyone's now back out on their out laps. IRS LB44 is going to do a 133.4. Maybe you might use some IRS this time round. Pig just getting ready to start a lap. Right, Epi, let's go on board with Epi. And the Red Bull P5 28.6, got Wild Jaguar not too far behind as well. Entering, there's a Ferrari spun round there via SLB44. And Epi had to drive through it, coming up the hill. Is he improving the lap time? Just under a 10th up. Battling with Matty in a moment for P4. Is there more time in it to get anywhere near the top 3? Bit tentative there, bit more cautious than what you would have wanted probably as you head up the hill into the sector 2 checkpoint. Still improves though, 3 temps up. How's the last couple of corners going to go? Already gained some time. Already lose it. Actually get the exit. Down the hill. Across the line. 28.3. P4. Matty's improving. RJ goes backed off. Sick Pigs into the pits. How's the Sauber driver getting on? So 130.9. Stays P9, but nice improvement there. Kentron's back into the pits. Leon's preparing an out lap. Tino sits at 126.8 now. As we're on board with Matty, who is having a little battle here with Epi for P4 at the moment. But Matty's 4 attempts up, to be fair, so he could be getting himself into the top 3. Not sure what LWB is doing this lap though. Could be even more of an improvement for him, but as of right now, Matty's up towards the line. Into 28.2. Lost out a bit of time there. LWB is improving. 4 attempts up, coming through sector 2. Can you get anywhere near the Alpines though? That's the question. Not really. 27.5. Oh. Wing damage for the Sauber there. Front wing completely gone. Had a bit of a moment somewhere as Leon was coming through there in the Red Bull. He was down on his time anyway, but cost him more time. Just over 5 minutes to go of this qualifier session. Gone pretty quickly there. I don't feel like we've seen a lot of action. But like, from a few drivers, there's still a lot of time to gain here, but we're not seeing it as the Sauber's into the pits. Matty's going to be in the pits, LWB is going to be in the pits, and that's going to be everyone. Oh, Leon, sorry, starting on that right now, still on board with him, but he's had a big moment there. Another big moment, and that's him round and onto the grass. IRS still turned on as well. Ooh, he loses it. So Leon's got the track to himself. And he's not really lighting it up at the moment. Time running out. Apparently it needs a second to find on Kentron. Which is P7. He's just come out on track now. Sick Pig as well, back out on track early. Currently, look, 5/10 away from his teammate. Half a second. That's a big gap. Leon's about to run out of fuel, so he's going to have to dive into pits, get a new set of tyres. Go again. We'll stay on board with Sick Pig. As he's got a clear track ahead of him at the moment, only him and Kentron. Out on track with 3 minutes to go. Saying that IRS LB44 is just left the garage. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way of the 2 cars coming down the main straight. Yeah, he's already backed off, he's already seen it, he's already clocked it. Probably wait for Kentron as well to come past and get behind them. There. That was Sick Pig, looking to get somewhat near his teammate here, but runs wide. And he's going to have to back off. I'll go down to Kentrum, see what Kentrum can do. Looks to have taken out a lot nicer there than Sick Pig, but as he found some time, just under a tenth for the McLaren. He's in a solid 7th position at the moment, to be fair. He's got a second behind him, a second in front of him, so if he can find some time, that'll be decent. As a Alpine of Sick Pig ahead, just gets out of the way. Kentrum running a bit wide there though, cost him the exit. Yeah, he had to back off quite a bit. This is his last chance as well. You can see that red fuel tank flashing, meaning that he's not going to get another chance at this. If he messes these couple of corners up here, he might be straight into the pits. Carries on. Has he found any time? 4 attempts to be fair. 29.0. Decent lap. Sick Pig is into the pits, and that is his qualifying over. He will be P2 at best, unless someone like LWB can do something about that, because I don't think the rest of the field have enough pace, to be fair, to get into the 27s. Matty might, possibly Effie, but top 3 are in a different league at the moment, especially Tino. He's getting ready to go for another lap. How's the Sauber getting on? Coming through sector 1. Down in this time. Gonna have a bit of dirty air with the Ferrari ahead as well of IRS LB44, who's trying to improve. Just under a minute to go. LWB starts his flying lap along with Matty. Tino's not too far behind. We're on board with 9th position. Gonna get a nice slipstream of IRS LB44 up the hill. 2 attempts up for the Sauber. IRS LB44 just lets it by. Kentrum's into the pits. His qualifier's over. As the Sauber moves up to P8 there, IRS LB44 crosses the line. Is he on a lap still? I don't know how he's done that. Has he made it? Yeah, he has, but he's going to be impeded. No, he hasn't. Right, let's go to the leaders. LWB. His qualifying's over. Tino is improving. While Jager, he's done. Leon looks to be done. IRS LB44 in validation. So the only one that can improve right now is Tino, I think. I'm not sure what Matty's doing. Well, Matty just missed out on an improvement there. Tino was a 10th down, on his best. Comes up to the line, 2 tenths down, and everyone else is done for the day. So Tino Tiberian taking pole position by just over 5 tenths to his teammate, Sick Pig and LWB in Q3. Matty, a good performance there, Q4. Decent result. Dangerous Red Bull. So Matty and Epi are currently having a little battle here in the championship. For what's going to be P5, I'd say, because it's just pitchy, not racing for the rest of the season, I don't believe. So I think the top 4 might be out of depth here. Well, Star Defender's not racing actually, so Epi and Matty battling for what's going to be 5th position, and they're 4th and 5th today on the grid. Alright, let me just tell you not to ready up quickly, actually. Let's get the confirmation. There it is. Just over 5 tenths gap from Tino. Solid performance. By far the best driver over 1 lap this season in Tier 2. Let's get this 27 lap race underway. No formation lap, so we're going to be straight into this. There's a 2-minute wait. Ready up at 7:55. Everyone's just going to pick their strategies to start try race. Blue skies with a bit of cloud. Good to see. Driver standings battle. Currently 42 points, LWB and Tino Tiberian, who is on pole position. Sick Pig. Even closer. Not even closer, just 43 points behind, sorry, LWB. So the two Alpines separated by 1 point in the driver standings. Looking to catch up with LWB, who's on 252 points. Tino Tiberian, 210. Sick Pig, 209 points. And the battle for the rest of the field. Star Defender, 152 points. Just Pitchy, 142. And then Epi, 129. May, 111. Kentrim's on 105. Wild Jaeger, 102. Outlaw, 61 points. IRS W44, 58. And then the rest of the field. But we should be just about ready to go. Alright then, here we go. Lights are switched on. Gonna get the telemetry up, the tyre wear up, but the lights are out and away we go. Tino's got a decent start ahead of Sick Pig. Top 3 stay as they are for now. Epi's gonna have a little look down the inside. There's a collision in the background between Kentrim and the Sauber, who's out of the session straight away. And that was a big incident into turn 1 as Matty gets taken off the track there by Wild Jaeger. Has to rejoin at the back of the pack. After a good qualifying session, it's a bad start for Matty here today. IRS LB44 from the back of the grid up to P6. Great start for him. Could be P5 because there's Wild Jaeger rejoining a bit dangerously there ahead of Leon, which is going to be an instant report, I'm sure, because that was a very dangerous return to track as Leon now goes off the track, has a bit of a spin as well. I feel like the top 5 had a clean start there than the rest of them behind. Sort of got a bit carried away. Leon's going to have to try to recover his race as we're looking at Wild Jaeger trying to make a move on IRS LB44. And I'm not sure what's going on there, but that looks like some proper glitching as Wild Jaeger has somehow drove through IRS LB44 there. Tino with the new fastest lap. trying to push away from Sick Pig and LWB. They're both very close to losing DRS to the driver ahead. Top four have broke away already in this race. There's a battle behind with YJ, got IRS LB44, Kentrum, Matty, Leon, unfortunately, 13 seconds behind. As IRS LB44 has gone off track and lost 2 positions. Matty having a look at Kentrum. IRS LB44 as well, still right behind. Bit of a slide there for Matty, but he's got a good exit still. Not really using any ERS. Kentrum defending the inside here. Runs a bit deep, so does Matty. IRS LB44 trying to take advantage of this. Here we go then, Matty and IRS LB44 going for the move. IRS LB44 trying to go to the inside of Matty as well. Kentrum losing 2 positions down the straight. Trying to get one back though. Not sure what's happened to Effie, he's been dropped here. 2 seconds behind LWB now, who's managed to stay within the DRS of Sick Pig, which is very important here for LWB's race. He's leading the championship, he can't afford to lose championship points to both Alpines. He's going to lose points to one of them, fair play, but 2 of them is not good for him at all. Just drops outside the DRS. Starts to apply the battery to try to get back in it. Both Alpines looking very quick. Here comes LWB with the slipstream in the DRS. Not quite close enough for a move now. Kentrum in the McLaren. Trying to get his P7 back off IRS LB44, which he does. Matty's starting to catch up with YJ. Tino driving very well here out front. 2 second gap. And a great start for him. Got IRS LB44 spun round onto the grass. A good couple of laps. IRS LB44, that's what that happened. A Sick Pig runs wide. Could have been a track limit there. Should we check it? And it was a track limit warning for Sick Pig. LWB's got one already as well. LWB now a lot closer to Sick Pig this time round. But does get a bad exit. Drops back to 8 tenths. Matty's gained about 5 tenths. To RJ get this lap. Comes out of battery. 8%. I'll save this up this lap and try to defend from the incoming Matty. IRS LB44 into the pits early there, as he got wing damage. 1.2 behind Jaeger. Oh, Wild Jaeger with a big moment there. Right, able to close up to the back. Apply some IRS there and keep within the DRS. Leon with the first penalty of the day. 3-second time penalty. For track limits. Down in P8. WB. Very close to 6 pig this time. Still won't be close enough for a move into turn 1. Let's see if Matty's got anything. No, it's not. Well, he'll get drained his battery. Tino now 2.9 seconds. Out in the lead. Effie's in a race of his own at the moment. 4 seconds. Back from LWB. Matty now tucked up behind Jaeger. A lot more confident on the medium tyres as of right now. LWB, close as he's been to Sick Pig, all race long. We might see a change for the first time on lap 7. Here we go. With the help of DRS into turn 1. LWB swoops into second place. And is no longer in the dirty air, and Matty doing the same thing. Up to P5. Started P4. Got 4.4 seconds to him and Effie. Let's see what sort of pace now LWB has. When he throws up to Tino. And put away from Sick Pig. IRS LB44 tyres in the pit lane. He's had enough of this one, which is not what we want to see. Here we go, still behind Matty here. Matty hasn't dropped him. Sick Pig as well, still within the DRS of LWB. Did Jaeger get that position back from Matty? Kentron picks up a 3-second time penalty. And he started to close up to these two, to be fair. Took about 5/10 off Wild Jaeger and Matty in that last lap. Loses out a bit of time to the DRS though. But Kentron in the clean air. He was driving well. It's been a quiet race here in Tier 2 at the moment. Only a few battles happening. And they are currently DRS battles. Wild Jager really close to the back of Matty. Runs a bit wide. Front left on Wild Jager's car. Looking a bit worn there. Epi's still looking good, Nick. 4.1 of seconds. The gap out front. There he is, the race leader. Tino Tiberium. Driving very well, as Wild Jager. Trying to get past Matty. Just hasn't got enough straight to get past. Kentron lost a bit of time like that. That DRS is just costing Kentron. As up through sector 1, he's gained a lot of time there. 4 temps. Lap 9 of this race. Should be a one-stop race. Most people have chosen the wrong tyre pressures possibly and might have to box earlier on for the hard tyres and not make it to the end. And Sick Pig just under 5 tenths back from LWB. Rear tyres didn't want to talk. As he spins out the final corner there, not able to get a good exit and goes up to the back of LWB. Oh, Jager doesn't have the battery to get past Matty. Not sure what the strategy is here, what sort of lap they're looking to box on. Maybe 13, lap 12, 13. Probably earlier if you want the undercut. Epi now 8 seconds back from the top 3. As Leon's into the pits in the Red Bull. He's going to be going on to a set of hards, I'm guessing. Yes, he is. Currently still in P8. A long way back after that early incident. Lights up the rear tyres on the exit. Sick Pig very close, looking to make the move here. He's deploying all the battery and the ERS and the DRS. Not quite close enough to get past though. Wild Jager had enough of his tyres, he lost time to Matty. Good entry there as well. Right on the limit. Onto a set of mediums from Wild Jager. So he's going for the 2-stop. Oh, a Sick Pig's getting past LWB in a place that's not with the DRS. Oh, they've missed it. Must have got a good exit out of the hairpin. They've managed to use the battery to get past LWB there. It looks to be struggling with the tyres now, possibly. Sick Pig does look a bit quicker at this stage of the race. Will we see LWB into the pits, possibly? Trying to go for an undercut now. Not at the moment. Stays out. Yeah, currently just under 6 seconds now. Back from Tino as LWB's going down into turn 1 around the outside. Slight bit of contact there, I believe, but LWB holds the line. What a move that is. Possibly into the overtake of the month that would be going. As he keeps up P2. Got a yellow flag. That is Leon, I think, had a bit of a moment there as Matty and Kentrum both come into the pits. There's Matty. Wild Jager, has he got the undercut? Yes, he has. On those medium tyres. Able to get ahead of Matty by quite a lot there. It's going to be about 2 seconds coming through the sector. Whereas Jager's on the warmer tyres, heated him up. Matty's going to be struggling through this section. There we go. Kentrum's out on hard tyres as well. Jager's going to have to push on here by quite a bit. He's going to have to box again. Yellow flag, that's Kentrum. Oh, Kentrum's race was going so well, to be fair. He was really hanging on to the back of Jaeger and Matty. Having a good chance of getting into the top 5, to be fair. He's going to be under pressure from Jaeger now. Come the end of the next stop for Jaeger. Battling for P6, him and Kentrum. As Epi dives into the pits from 4th position. Will rejoin in 4th position. Actually, no, Jaeger hasn't pulled that much of an undercut on Epi. Has he? There comes Wild Jaeger. Hey, he has. Down into turn 1 we go. Matty's even pulled quite a bit of time on Epi as well. So is that how powerful the undercut is here? It was 5 seconds back from Epi, who's off the track with a bad restart there. Coming out of the pits, Epi's left the session and something's gone wrong. He's gone offline as well completely, so something's happened to Epi there. Right, he's put Jaeger up to P4, Matty P5. Top 3 have still yet to pit. LWB's in. Along with Sick Pig. Tino stays out. LWB rejoins ahead of Sick Pig. Only just. Leon in the background as well, boxing again. Sick Pig and LWB rejoin the racetrack. Let's see if we can find Epi. Alright, we're sending the invite. There you go, joined back. So Epi's going to have a bit of work to do here. After that undercut from Wild Jaeger and Matty. Good thinking from those two. Tino has stayed out. Has got a nice enough gap of about 7 seconds to stay out a couple more laps and just get the fresher tyres. LWB is not really gaining on Tino too much at the moment this lap, who's into the pits. Sick Pig right behind. Epi now back in to the race, 2.8 seconds behind Matty. and Wild Jaeger. Leon picking up a 3-second time penalty down in P8 there onto the soft tyres. Experimenting with the softs. Only real battle we got right now is between these two. They made a second on Tino with the undercut. Well, I do not think they're going to be able to do anything about that Alpine out front. I think this is just a battle for second and third here. Tino's been too quick since lap 1. Wild Jaeger, 9 seconds behind those two in P4. We'll have to box again though. I think he has to box again. I'm sure he started on the mediums. Unless it was hard tyres and I didn't see, but I'm sure he started on medium. Sick pig. Looking for a way past an LWB. Draining the battery again with the help of DRS. Up the inside he goes. To make it a 1-2 for the Alpines again. Just over 10 laps to go. Epi's starting to close the gap to Matty, who I'm sure in about 3 or 4 laps time we'll start to close the gap to Jaeger on those hard tyres. With a bad exit there. Starts to deploy the IRS. And he's lost the 1 second gap. Too sick pig. Very nice couple of corners there from LWB. Made the mistake then. Absolutely sent it through the next couple of corners and made the time back up. 6.4 the gap out front between Tino and a sick pig. Matty starting to close the gap to Wild Jaeger. 2.6 seconds there. Kentrim and Leon in a race of their own at the moment, 7th and 8th off the pack. Usually a good result. Usually a lot more drivers in this, so 7th and 8th. Doing a very decent run, but we're only being 10 drivers today. It's not really the best. Still good points though, 7th and 8th. LWB stuck behind Sick Pig now, deploying the ERS just to try to keep within the 1 second. Runs a bit wide there and it's a 3-second time penalty. What a Williams driver, and that could be the end of that battle. It's going to be a podium for LWB, but not the right side of the podium that he was battling for. Sick Pig has 1 track limit warning, has 2 track limit warnings, so Sick Pig's actually very close here to getting a warning himself and getting another penalty of 3 seconds as LWB makes it past. Sick Pig, we've got to be very cautious here not to run wide. Pick up a 3-second time penalty. And the championship rival ahead of him. He's going to be finishing behind him. He can just stay within a 1 second DRS range for the rest of the race and not risk it. Doesn't want to take it too cautious though, and leads the DRS from RWB, who looks to be having a strong lap here. Now 1.5 seconds behind Wild Jaeger. Starting to close the gap. It's going to be close between Kentrum and Jaeger if he boxes her again. Back up to the battle for second and third. LWB has thrown that battery, got a yellow flag, and that is Leon. He's hit the wall and has got some damage there to the front wing. He's about to get lapped by Kentrum as well, which is pretty depressing because she's just been lapped by the whole field there. As Leon. Not a debut. Being impressed by as Leon now going slow in the last sector there. There we go then. Nearly in that 1 second of Wild Jaeger. 8-lap-old medium tyres. Which will start to feel a bit worn soon, if not already. Oh, Matty will have the hard tyres that will feel pretty good still. Just outside the 1 second. Has got a bit of a slipstream, so helps him inside the DRS gap of 1 second and out the final corner. Starts to fly the battery. It's going to be too far back though because that's just impossible there. Sick Pig didn't make it past LWB, just sitting behind him. 6.8 seconds behind Tino. FE 2.8 seconds behind Matty. Not able to close up. Sick Pig gets a 3-second time penalty, which has just cost him a chance of gaining some points on his championship rival there. LWB will be very happy with that. Starting to break the 1 second as well though. Sick Pig has just realised it, but nothing he can do. LWB trying to push away now from Sick Pig. I think he's had enough of this DRS switching of positions. Matty in the perfect position to get past Wild Jaeger here and up into P4 where he started this race. Wild Jaeger weaving left and right. But it's not going to be enough because Matty's got enough pace to get the job done. FE's going to be up next. Has started to close up to the back of these two due to the battling going on. 1.6 seconds behind Jaeger. Epi was P4. for the majority of this race until the pit stops, where Wild Jaeger and Matty with a lovely undercut gained some time and come out ahead of Epi. He then did get disconnected from the lobby, so I had to rejoin and lost a couple of seconds by doing so. But has managed to catch back up here. Sick Pig back in the DRS of LWB. Matty broke the 1 second of Wild Jaeger, who's now under pressure from Epi. Wild Jaeger's now left the session. And his car goes straight into the pits, and that's going to be the easiest move for Epi as he gets help with the DRS. Let's see if we can find Diego, who's not online at the moment. I'll keep an eye on the gap between him and Kentrum. I don't think Kentrum's going to be close now. I think he lost too much time to Jaeger. Yeah, he did. Well, Jaeger currently offline. The game has crashed. Hopefully he gets it restarted. While we head back to the battle up top with Sick Pig and LWB, who have been racing from lap 1 all the way up to lap 22 as Tino starts lap 23. There he is out front with an 8.2 second gap as LWB is trying to defend from Sick Pig as they go into turn 1. Sick Pig runs wide though. LWB says thank you very much. I'll take that back. As they're battling hard and fair for second position. Jaeger's still not back online. Now defending from Epi. Got hard tyres that are 1 lap older than Epi. Got to try to keep him outside that 1 second. As we go back to Sick Pig and LWB. They're giving it everything here. LWB with enough battery to defend this lap. Coming up to this traffic of Leon. Wild Jaeger, is he even coming back? Don't think he is. Nothing about him online, so we'll stick to the racing. Matt is able to defend from Epi and keep him outside the 1 second gap as the Red Bull of Leon does indeed get out of the way there. I think Leon's been a bit of a tricky day. I think in the next 3 races, Azerbaijan, Singapore and Vegas, will have a lot more fun. They'll be a lot more closer to drivers and get better attendance as well. I think today's just been a tricky start for Leon. Possibly not a good track as well. Here we go then. Lap 24, about to start lap 25 with Sick Pig. Who's trying to get past LWB, the championship leader. Does he go to the inside? No, he doesn't. Still waiting for the right opportunity. Would be perfect for the two Alpines if they could finish 1-2 here to extend their Constructors' Championship to Williams. Start defender not racing today. LWB defending on his own against both Alpines. Trying to carry Williams to the Constructors' Championship. Unfortunately, going to be losing out quite a bit of points today. Today could be the day where the championship and the Constructors actually get decided in terms of who's going to win it at the end. Not mathematically, but it's a pretty telling point of the day. Alpine 1 and 3. Williams only P2 with most to show from star defender. We're about to start the penultimate lap of this race. Epi has got in that 1 second gap of Matty now. But we're sticking with this battle here. Sick Pig, who's just struggling to get a good exit out the final corner down the straight. Tino's comfortably out front here. Maybe 10 seconds now. Epi right behind Matty, who's actually one of my driver of the day votes at the moment. Matty, I think, after dropping to the back of the pack on lap 1, he's had a great recovery back to P4 from where he started. At the moment, it's out of him and Tino for driver of the day. Of course, Tino. Here he is. Lap 26 of the race. About to take some championship points away from LWB. And more importantly, put himself back into P2 in the driver's standings and make some points over Sick Pig. He's doing everything he can to try to get past LWB. Tino out of the final corner, starts his last lap. As we go back to Sick Pig and LWB, who are both draining their battery. Sick Pig, with the help of DRS, looking to get past, down into turn 1. Slight bit of contact. LWB is going to stick his nose up the inside and try to keep the position, but it doesn't quite work out. Back to Epi and Matty, who are battling for P4. They're 24 seconds behind, and they're coming down the main straight now as Epi starts to use the battery with the help of DRS. And what's happened? Is it Tino spun round? Tino's actually spun round from the race lead on the last lap, but he's got enough time to get himself sorted. He has got wing damage as well, but big moment there for Tino. Has got no front wing as well. He's not going to lose this race. He might lose his race. There's no way they're going to get 3 seconds up the road in the last couple of corners to Tino. Surely not. Here we go then. What a dramatic ending to this race in Tier 2. Sick Pig's leading the way ahead of LWB. Massive moment for Sick Pig. Gets a good exit. Finishes ahead of LWB, but Tino, luckily enough, manages to recover and stay ahead of Sick Pig to keep the race victory there. Tino must have, oh, I don't know, his heart must have been absolutely beating. We missed the moment Effie got past Matty for P4. There we go, Effie ahead of Matty. Good battle between them two all race long. While Jager, his AI, is going to finish in P6 with Kentrum, who's going really slow for some reason in P7 there in the McLaren. He's going to be scoring some good points, but for some reason just driving really slowly, giving the fans something to wave at. But yeah, Tino Taberi in there right at the end, after leading the whole race, spins on the last lap, gets front wing damage, loses first and second to LWB and Sick Pig. But luckily enough, they had a 3-second time penalty and Tino's able to cross the line and take the victory, as Kentrum's still not finished this race. Coming into the last couple of corners now. Here we go for Kentrum. Cruising up to the line, thanking all of his fans, and finishes P7. Congratulations to Tino. 1-2 for Alpine, a very good day at the office for them. LWB is going to be gutted about that result. More importantly, gutted about his teammate. Kentrum with the most overtakes, driver of the day for Tino. Fastest lap for Tino, race win for Tino. It's a grand slam for Tino there. Pole, fastest lap, race win. Good day at the office for Tino, driver of the day. Do you know what? There's a couple of contenders. I think I'll probably have to give it to Tino. No, do you know what? I'm gonna give it to Matty. So I'm gonna give it to Matty. He got knocked down to last position at the first lap of the race and managed to recover back up to, which was P5, nearly P4 with Epi. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Matty today for driver of the day. Congratulations to him. We're gonna be at Azerbaijan next week, which will be the first of the last 3 races of the season, which is starting to hot up here in Tier 2 Championship Battle. It's getting really tasty now. I hope you enjoyed that race. All the drivers, I hope you enjoyed that one, even though there was not much to watch. Good little battle at the end, but yeah, catch you next week. Peace out.